I think you just punctured your argument
I
by
did not.
talking about Prof. Because Prof was in his 20s when he was there at the federal level. Whether he was assistant to the president, well, yeah, he was in his 20s. Whether he
when he was what?
Excuse me. When he was an assistant to the president,
when he was
President
Prof.
Shagari.
Yes,
so
okay,
whether you're
right.
an assistant or not, we're talking about putting more young persons on the national level, and we don't have that with the APC.
On that level, you won't see them in the papers. You have to to see them there. You have to go in that they are there working because they have all the requirements to do that work, and most of the ministers will have younger men working with them.
For instance, Chief Audu was in his early 30s when he was a minister. So we had...
When he was a minister, he was 32.
So that's the early 30s.
Of course.
As a minister.
Don't forget, this guy didn't start to be a minister. This is a guy who was in the House of Reps. The president pulled him out from the parliament to make him a minister. So, I mean, all this, these are issues. If I want a competent SA, PA, I won't take a 50-year-old man unless I know he's that good. These people, they're growing up. They're learning through the lines. They need to understand the way government works. I'm not knocking them down. They are very active. They are very relevant politically. And they are in key areas of government already. You don't have to be a
For
minister.
instance, give us instances.
Sorry?
Give us
key areas
instances.
of
Which key areas of government are young people in?
In parliament, in presidency, in the governor's office.
In parliament?
Of course.
As members of the House of Representatives?
Members of the House of Representatives, members of state.
Members of the House
would have been elected by the people.
Of course, I'm telling you.
We're talking about the election. We're talking about nominations by your party pushing young people forward.
Me, my governor has 3 competent PASA who are in their early 30s.
There you go, PASA.
It's a growing. I mean, the issue of ministers, for crying out loud, for God's sake, is that the only way to have a fair representation in any scheme of things?
That's one of the key ways, because if you had in time past 30-year-olds, early 30s, as ministers, your party is talking about change. Surprise everybody and put young people. We saw many of them campaigning vigorously for your party.
Ministers 30 years ago, right? The older age then, we are not as educated as the older age now.
Yeah, but when we talk about mentoring, which is one area, that we say that a lot of things, that you find that quite a number of elderly people, they're dying off without leaving replacements. Replacements don't fall from the sky. Replacements are made. Conscious effort needs to be made. We're not saying that here.
What are you not saying? What kind of mentoring are you talking about? We've seen political mentoring clearly. You look at the Lagos State, which I belong to. You could see the mentoring from the first government of this republic to where we are today.
We're saying that if young people are represented here, then they have first-hand experience of what a cabinet is like, how it is run, and perhaps can replicate it in their own time.
Maybe I will go back to my argument of telling you that here earlier on that, you know something, you have mentoring in cabinet system of government. Not the presidential system of government. It's very clear.
You don't have mentoring at all in the presidential system of government.
It's a very restricted.
That's a new one.
I'm telling you, yes. What do you want to learn as a minister from another minister when you meet in the next meeting or what? I mean, you don't pull people in the wilderness. You need to let them understand the concept of governance and let them learn and grow from there.
So ministerial positions is a wilderness.
It is. For a country like Nigeria, it is. A lot of people have been there, they've been failures. Those who believe they are so good, we've seen them come out there with nothing.
So why will all these former governors want to go to the wilderness?
They have, they have been through the wilderness already. They understand the concept of government. And they're taking with them experience to this level. And we hope they succeed.
I've got emeritus who says that they expected technocrats, but the president gave them politicians.
Well, I would like, excuse me, you know something? That's a very, very usual statement. Are you a journalist or a technocrat, Chamberlain?
No.
What is a technocrat? I'm a technocrat. I have masters from the UK university. I'm well read, I'm well exposed. Because I'm a politician, does that make me I'm not a technocrat? People just model up.
But well-read, well-exposed, but they followed a certain career line for many years and have experience in that line.
So my background doesn't matter to me anymore. Because
what I'm saying is everybody has an education.
Thank you very much.
A career path, a path of experience in their chosen career fields. Either defines them as technocrats or politicians.
Like calling more say, come and be the Former Minister of Lagos State. Like that.
The doing.
I'm just telling you because this word technocrat is not something that we should confuse about.
I'm not confused. I don't think that people who say that are confused.
Okay.
When recently Gamaliel Onosode passed on, what was he described as?
Industrialist, chairboard guru, but don't forget he came into politics.
So people, people know certain things when they say it. If you have people of that sort of caliber in a government, you cannot say...
He tried to.
Just a moment. You cannot say that those people are politicians, for instance. You cannot just say that...
It's your own definition. It's not mine.
That's not my definition. I asked you what he was defined as or what he was
by the media,
as.
What he was defined and not my own definition. And I told you what you media called it.
Let us say it was the media. Did you agree with the term?
Of course I do. But don't forget that he came into politics at the end of the day. You see, Gani Fahimi was a human rights crusader, a brilliant lawyer. He came into politics, he could not find the positive side of it. Anywhere you go in this world, in any civilized democracy, 80% are lawyers.
Very quickly, before you leave, looking at the number of weeks he spent getting all of this list, it would seem as if, well, he went through the 6 geopolitical zones to pick some of these people. He's been able to listen to party leaders to get those he wants to get. But there's the talk in town that in trying to get his saints from some other states, for instance, 16 states that he's yet to pick from, that your party, some heavyweights in your party have blocked his move from picking from those 16 states.
Well, you see, like you said, the talk in the media, the president has spoken. I won't speculate what.
And even talks amongst APC members, some APC members.
Well,
your state.
In what?
Or your state.
Or your state, you understand me? The person, I believe you know Shitu very well. You gave us his resume now about what has happened. The president is not in conflict with the party. The president, as a final say, is elected person we have all voted for in this country. So let's wait for the coming list to come out.
In other words, any member of the APC who comes up and condemns this list or speaks, says, no, I'm not satisfied with this list, the person doesn't have full grasp of what it took to bring them on?
No. Opinions will always differ.
All right. Okay, Mr. Tunde Bankanton is a member of the APC in Lagos. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.